Do you know what? I actually do agree with you.
Run Point, again, is completely different. So Run Point is incredible. The houses that are there are just goals. Like, it's what you aim to achieve in life, the sort of houses that are around there. Run Point Club is amazing. But what I like about it is...
Ellie's on a roll now.
I've swam. Would you?
Oh, I was going to try it.
No, you weren't.
I was going to try it.
I don't want to be rude, Anwar. You would never have made it.
Thank you, Ellie, for that.
So...
So, welcome back to mine and Ellie's Cayman Blueprint. As you can see, Blake's not with us today. And Ellie?
We decided it'd be best for Blake to not come back.
Yes, we did. Yes,
No,
we
we're
did.
just
But we'll
joking.
try and get a photo because obviously...
We're just joking. Blake will be back soon. But it's just Amwar and I today. And we are very excited because I don't know, well, the listeners aren't going to know this, but those watching us on YouTube are in our new studio.
Amazing.
Anwar's not seen it before. I've been working on it. However, this is your first viewing.
And I'm very impressed. The reason we've done this, though, is because we are actually getting quite a lot of followers. So we're stepping up a little bit more now.
All down to you, obviously.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Anwar's podcast. So, Ellie, what's the subject of the day?
Well, I think it's first off, let's talk about our room.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Also, Phoenix. Let's say hello to Phoenix.
Phoenix is our podcast producer. Is that what we're calling you, Phoenix? So I didn't know what a podcast producer was because I think it's a fairly new thing, podcast, especially to us. What is a podcast producer, Phoenix?
So I basically make sure that all the cameras and lighting and sound equipment is all working properly, that you guys are looking the best and sounding the best that you can.
That's
Brilliant.
what we want.
And what do you think to the room?
I think it's gorgeous. Ellie and her team's done a great job at all the decorations and all the lighting and camera stuff.
And I think we should, I think we should give a mention to Devon.
Devon!
Yeah, Devon, because Devon really designed this and he's really got an eye for design. Yeah, really has. Anyway.
Amwar is lying. I designed this room and I'm very excited. We've got lots of things in here that we can change. We can show you all things. So our screen, we're going to be able to show you different topics we're talking about.
Locations
we're talking about. I don't know if you can see this on the camera. Our little logos we can change up. So I am excited for our new room.
Very. And do you know what? One of the main points is the reason we do these podcasts from the beginning is to give clients and people that want more information about the Cayman Islands, about the opportunities in the Cayman Islands. Sorry, I slammed that there, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's because I've been to the gym this morning. Oh, I did yoga.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, I did yoga this morning.
Did you do the yoga in Cayman on the paddleboard?
I did. And that is amazing. Oh,
That was hard.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was hard. But do you know what? Wasn't it great at 6 o'clock in the morning on the Caribbean Ocean on the...
Yeah, so we were on a paddleboard with it had like a little anchor in it, didn't it, into the sea?
That's right.
We did yoga on it. Amwar nearly got
literally
banned from the class because he couldn't stop talking.
Yeah, but I stayed on the board literally about 4 or 5 seconds each time.
Yeah.
But it was good fun. It was good fun. Anyway, we'll talk more about that, about the opportunities and the events.
Our new room, I even feel like in our new room, more comfortable already. Sat chatting.
Yes, Ellie, you designed the room. It's very comfortable. Can we move on?
So, like we've said, Blake's not here today. And Anwar and I do tend to go off on tangents talking about, some would call it nonsense. No, I'm joking.
Really?
I'm joking. But today, I thought what we could do, Anwar, is...
Yes, Ellie?
is on Google, you can find the trending topics that people are searching about the Cayman Islands.
That's the questions they're asking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just phrases that they're searching, questions, phrases, whatever.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask them to you, and we'll chat about them. So the first one may sound basic to us, but if what people are searching, it doesn't matter. We can answer it.
And any questions that people want to ask, they can come directly to us as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's begin the competition.
Let's begin. What?
Oh, I'm nervous.
What are the Cayman Islands?
What are the Cayman Islands?
It's not a trick
So
question.
do I have 3 lifelines here?
Yeah.
Like call a friend? No. What are the Cayman Islands? The Cayman Islands is it's a luxury location in the Caribbean.
Bit more?
Well, I will do. It's a luxury location in the Cayman Islands. It's actually a UK territory.
Yeah.
And it's got it's a very, very, a very tourist location, but also people live in there as well.
But let's break it down further. Tell us, is it one island, the Cayman Islands?
Well, you never asked that question, did you, Ellie?
I said, what are the Cayman Islands?
Right, the Cayman Islands. The Cayman Islands is 3 islands in the Caribbean. So you got Grand Cayman, Cayman Brac, and Little Cayman, all with their own beautiful infrastructure, world-class infrastructure, should I say, but also having the benefit of the beautiful golden sand beaches, Caribbean Ocean around every location.
I think that's a good answer. I don't think I could expand on that. You've said it's a British territory. It's 3 islands.
Yeah, one of the largest banking industries in the world.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's a good answer. Okay, next question. This is an easy one for you, Anwar, because you're so knowledgeable.
Okay, take it away.
Where are the Cayman Islands?
Where are the Cayman Islands? Well, the Cayman Islands is in the beautiful Caribbean and Caribbean Ocean. And also, the Cayman Islands is about 1 hour south of Miami.
Just below
Cuba. That's right. Yeah, just below Cuba. And literally 4.5, 5 hours from Canada.
That's
Very
how
simple.
I find it on the map.
That's it.
I find Cuba and then just zoom in all the way in.
Yeah, you have to really zoom in.
in.
But that's the point about the Cayman Islands. It's located in the Caribbean, but it's a beautiful location.
Okay, so one of the other questions was, what is hell in the Cayman Islands?
Do you know what? Hell is a big tourist destination.
Yeah, that's basically what it is, a tourist attraction.
Yeah, and what it is, it's actually a formation of rock. Mm-hmm. And it's been there, since the start of the Cayman.
They made it. No, it's like a really dark rock that is spiky, and I guess is what people imagine hell may or may not look
with
like.
a dark rock and all the...
Have you ever visited hell before?
I visited there. And believe me, it looks like hell. And when I'm saying that, I don't know what it looks like.
You don't know how it looks like. But no, it's essentially a rock formation that they've turned into some
sharp rock
tourist attraction.
Yeah.
So there's a post box actually there, and you can send your family a postcard. And because they've called it hell, the postcard comes from hell.
Yeah, yeah. And it looks like you've actually in hell.
So I think they've got a few devil statues around the place, but essentially it's just rock.
Do you know what? If you go to the Cayman Islands, you've got to go to hell. You've got to go and view it. You've got to go and see it just to say
I don't think
there.
I've ever been.
Well, you may not have to go and see it then if you don't really want to
No,
go.
I want to go. Maybe we'll go next time. Now, this one is something that you should know very easily. What is the Bluff?
What is the Bluff? Well, the Bluff is on Cayman Brac. It's 140 foot above sea level, and it's said to be one of the most amazing views in the Caribbean to go there and have a look at the view.
Well, we've actually on Selworthy Grove, one of our developments, got a viewing platform.
Yeah.
That looks across.
Yeah, it has. And a lot of my clients have actually been there, sat there, had a glass of wine overlooking the Caribbean. It's an amazing viewpoint. But even people that live all around Cayman Brac, they go to that viewpoint, you know. It's not just for our site. So, Ellie, is there any more questions you'd like to ask me?
Yes, there is actually.
Okay, I'm ready.
One of the most commonly Googled questions in different forms, so it probably came up about 5 times, was asking about all-inclusive resorts in the Cayman Islands. Now, where the all-inclusive resort is, which I'm going to let Anwar tell everybody, is very close to one of our developments. There's only one on the island, so it's very luxe.
Moritz,
where is it?
Moritz is actually near our Signature 1 gated community. Also, it's near our new development, literally round the corner.
But it's in the East End, like
yeah, it's on the East End. It's a beautiful... we've been there.
We've been many a time. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is beautiful, and a lot of people from around Grand Cayman, from everywhere, go to Moritz because they have amazing barbecues. They make boating.
Yeah, I think that's
everything.
The thing, that it's not... Some all-inclusive resorts, especially in Europe, I'm not sure about America or Canada, is sort of, if you're not a guest there, you can't enjoy the facilities or you can't go to the restaurants, whereas Moritz
is open to everyone.
I'm not saying every single thing is open to everyone. However, we've been in, we've seen the beach, they do events like Anwar said, barbecues, singers, water sports.
And one of the things I do want to say, it's on the East End, and nearly all year round, that is full. That hotel is full, and it's massive. It's big.
Yeah, it is. It's really big.
Yeah.
But I think that's a great thing that the only one that is on the whole of the island is in the East End, which I take pride in.
Right near our communities.
Yeah. And also, it's not just the all-inclusive development. I think something beneficial to the Signature 1 owners or potential purchasers is that it has its own little sort of complex. It's got, I think, 2 restaurants. One's fast food, but one's an Italian. It's got a little store. It's got a wine store on there.
That's right. Yeah, literally
It's a
across the
lovely
road from
little,
Moritz,
shopping
there's a
complex.
parking area with shopping
Yeah.
supermarkets right near our two developments, Signature One and Rum Retreat.
I now have 4 questions that are just for you. These aren't what people have asked on Google. It's your opinions
Oh, Lord.
and your questions.
Okay, go on.
Right.
Let's
What's
go.
your favourite beach in the Cayman Islands?
My favourite beach in the Cayman Islands. Do you know what? I'm going to say Point of Sands, Little Cayman.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got to say that. Point of Sands, Little Cayman. Little Cayman and Point of Sands. It is
Tell the listeners about Point of
paradise.
Sands.
Well, Point of Sands it's one of the most beautiful places you can ever imagine. It's golden sands. It's so quiet and peaceful, and it's just overlooking the ocean. It's just amazing.
Yeah,
it's
it
just
is pretty
amazing.
incredible, isn't it?
It's where the sky meets the sea, and there's nothing else.
Yeah,
It's
there's
just
literally
stunning.
there's nothing, and it's not the sort of beach that there's not restaurants, there's not shops. It's just purely nature, and it's just pure white sand, crystal clear water. It is pretty incredible.
And there's the beach there. You remember the cabin where you can write your name that you've been there?
Anwar is obsessed with Kingston Bight Beach Bar.
One of the best bars in the Cayman Islands, and that's on Little Cayman too. Amazing, isn't it? Because everyone else would have said, 7 Mile Beach.
I know, well, that's
Most
what
people do.
first thing to mind, of course, is 7 Mile, but when you actually look at the other beaches, and a lot of people that have been to Cayman may not have even left 7 Mile, so they won't, may realise that there are other beaches that are amazing in their own way. Because, so like I said, in my mind straight away, I thought 7 Mile Beach, I love it there.
Yeah.
However, then you think Rum Point.
Rum Point, again.
Rum Point Club.
Rum Point, beautiful.
You can go there for the day. It's really shallow, so it's a completely different experience to 7 Mile. It's really shallow, really flat. It's more of a sort of bathing beach, would you say? I don't know how to describe it because it doesn't go out deep. It's a lovely, relaxing area.
And you've got the walkout as well.
Exactly,
that
a
goes
lovely
right
dock
out.
that goes out.
And remember, every Sunday, and
The locals go in the boats.
that's it.
Yeah.
Every Sunday having the barbecue. But do you know what? I still stand with Point of Sands, and I'll tell you why. Point of Sands doesn't matter where you are in the Cayman Islands. If you're on Grand Cayman, Cayman Brac, you can be there in 35, 40 minutes. And you and your family can go and enjoy it. If you live on Little Cayman, you got the benefits. You can go to Grand Cayman and enjoy the benefits there as well. But Point of Sands...
If you live on Point of Sand Beach?
If you live near Point of Sands.
Yeah.
But one of the points I would say, if you ever go to the Cayman Islands, do visit Point of Sands and Owen Island.
And
not
I've
far
never
off.
been to Owen Island, but I'm going to go.
Well, we was going to paddle it.
I know we were going to paddle and then...
We was actually on Little Cayman and we was in the bar there.
We couldn't get a kayak in time was the problem.
Yeah, we could have done, Ellie. You just didn't want to go.
Yeah, I did want to go. We couldn't. I tried to hire a kayak and I just didn't do it in time.
It was from
basically.
that bar we was at.
Yeah, but I wasn't at that bar.
Oh, you wasn't? No, it was me and Dev.
I went to the Reef Resort.
Yeah, me and Devon were there. One of the most amazing
Gosh,
bars.
you love Devon in this
The
podcast.
food there was amazing. And yeah, the guy actually turned around and said, if you want to go to Owen Island is it's its own little island. It's
sort of like
paradise
the
and
fourth
it's-
Cayman Island, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. And
It's completely untouched.
you can actually paddle across to Owen Island from Little Cayman and enjoy the day
Some
there as
people
well.
have swam. Would you?
Oh, I was going to try it.
No, you weren't.
I was going to try it.
I don't want to be rude, Anwar. You would never have made it.
Thank you, Ellie, for that.
Sunk. Right, okay, let me give you the next question that I have.
After my last episode in the ocean,
Yeah.
in the sea.
Right, this is going to be your favourite question.
Okay.
Okay, this is going to be your favourite question that I've
Okay.
ever asked you.
I'm nervous now. Go on.
What is your favourite restaurant? Oh.
Do you know what? I will tell you there's a little...
You've got one. You can pick one.
I've got many.
I thought you were going to
Otherwise, we're going to be here all day.
It's true.
But there's one...
Oasis is food connoisseur.
Yeah, there's one on the East End, but it's... Do you know what? I don't know the name. It's a little
The Fish
local
Fry.
restaurant. Fish Fry.
With the East End sign.
That's
That
it.
is so good.
And it's local food.
I
and it's-
think about that all the time. I sit at my desk and think, oh, that's so tasty.
I dreamed about that and woke
Yeah.
up and I'm like, well, I'm hungry now.
Some of our team members think that Amor and I talk too much about the fish fry, but it's so good.
And you know what? They do the catch of the day. It's fresh food every day.
It's so delicious.
Oh, do you know what? I'm hungry now. Should
No,
we
I know,
should we go
I
get
know.
lunch?
So
So,
that is a good one in
Yeah.
in the East End.
and
It's just Local, lovely, no frills. You know, you sat outside, you can sit inside, but we sat outside on the beach. It's just great.
But do you know what it is? You know, we've got some beautiful hotels beautiful restaurants in the Cayman Islands. Beautiful restaurants. But the local ones,
Yeah.
Mama's cooking. You've got it. You know, if you travel around the Cayman Islands, whether you go to Cayman Brac as well or Little Cayman.
I was going to say that. What's the one we had? The team, we all shared the dishes on the front.
Do you know what? I remember, and we was under the umbrellas.
I was actually watching a video this week on Instagram, and it was a foodie's Instagram guide, and it was to the Cayman Islands, and I think it was spend a day in the Cayman Islands eating with me for under $50, and that's what she did. She went to a lot of the local coffee shops, getting local pastries.
Yeah.
She went to like a fish fry for lunch, and the food looked
And you
delicious.
get the little tray, so it gives you the rice.
You get the
the
rice,
chicken,
some banana
the
fritters,
fish,
yeah.
the coleslaw. Oh,
Delicious.
stop. Right, next question. Let's get on.
I think aside from that, not even just the local places, even if you want to go out for a nice dinner, like a special dinner, it's someone's birthday.
Yeah.
I've never had a bad meal, and I know we talk about this all the time, and we're probably going to get in trouble if we keep talking about food. However, all of the food is delicious. We love Union Bar and Grill with the jazz band on with a steak. We love Luca. We all love Luca at Oasis.
Luca is an amazing restaurant. The staff are amazing. The
Caribbean
service is
Club.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
100%.
love Luca.
And do you know what? If you go to the Cayman Islands, just have a look around. And
Yeah, you don't even
know,
need recommendations anywhere.
You
You
don't.
stumble into it. So good.
because all the food everywhere is excellent.
I'm so hungry now. Right, okay, let's move on because otherwise my tummy's going to be rumbling on the microphone. Right. Anwar,
Yes, Ellie.
your favourite thing to do on
Another
the
one.
island?
My favourite thing to do on the island.
Yeah. I know what you're going to say. It's going to be silly.
What? No.
Go for a walk on the beach.
Do you know what? I was going to say that. Yeah, I like to go for a walk on the beach early in the morning.
Come on, let's
Well, no,
excite
that's
it up
what
a
I do
bit.
like to-
Second
okay.
favourite then.
Second favourite is
I like to walk to Georgetown
I like to walk to Georgetown.
and have a coffee.
What's
in
my favourite thing
Georgetown.
to do in the Cayman Islands? Do you know what? Sometimes it's just to lay on that
Yeah, that's
beach
mine.
and overlook the Caribbean Ocean,
Yeah.
watch the sunset with a nice cocktail.
Oh,
and just
sunset. No, I'm
relax.
talking. I want to be in the middle of the day, getting the rays.
Yeah, you always do anyway.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
why I don't know why. Every time you go to the Cayman Islands, you just lay on the beach.
No, my favourite thing is to have an inflatable in the pool, reading my book all day with my hat on.
Yeah. And do you know what, though? There's so much to do in the Cayman Islands. I will tell you, it's like I said, it's just to relax and enjoy the lifestyle.
Well, that's all we need.
And every day.
Right.
And also tour. If you go to the Cayman Islands, visit Little Cayman, visit Cayman Brac. Don't just hold yourself to Grand Cayman because
Well,
you're not seeing the true
you can
Caribbean.
lie on the beach in any three of them islands. So
Right,
I
anyway,
can do
next
my
question,
favourite
Ellie.
activity across all of them. Right, okay. Our fourth question. This is a good one. So,
Go ahead.
Bluff or Oceanfront?
Bluff at Oceanfront.
Bearing in mind, you have a piece of land in the Cayman Islands.
Bluff or Oceanfront, it's going to be... It depends. You know what? It depends what the clients want and affordability. Me personally...
No, it's me personally. This is
Me
an Anwar
personally,
question.
I'm on the gated community signature 1. That's where mine is on the Lakeside.
Oh, he's fancy.
Yes, I've got a location there which I'm looking at building in the future.
What are you going to do? Build a little dock? A little
A little...
boat dock?
I thought you said dog.
A dog? You're
Right. Yeah. No, I won't.
not going to have like a little board into the sea? Into the sea?
Is
Into
it
the lake?
yeah.
Are we okay? It's because we're so hungry now.
No, I've got that one there. And do you know what? They're all beautiful locations. Mine's on the gated community because having the clubhouse, the features there as well on completion. Outdoor swimming pool, tennis courts, and literally across the road from Heritage Beach, there is no better location. And we're not far away from
That was a bold statement.
What?
There's no better location.
Okay, there is better location.
I love them all equally.
Yeah, I love them all equally. No, but do you know what? Depending on what the clients, I
Yeah,
love some of the
exactly.
locations. We've got the ocean fronts, depending on where they are. I mean, our ocean fronts are in some of the most stunning locations
Yeah.
you could ask for. And on the bluff, again, it's got to be right for the clients. Some clients don't want to be on the ocean.
Yes, I know. I've had
To
lots
ask
of
me
clients that-
personally,
yeah.
I've got mine on a gated community, and that's my preference. But again, I may be possibly looking at different locations in the future.
Ooh. All will be revealed.
Yes. So wait for the next one.
So if you like what we've been talking about today, make sure you head to our website, www.oasis-land.com, or you can email us at customercare@oasis-land.com, and I will email you back.
Or you can come directly to me. My name's Anwar. I've been doing this job for 18 years, and I'm more than happy to connect with any clients and assist them in any questions they may have. So, Ellie, now you've asked me a few questions. Let me ask you a few questions.
You've
How's
already
that?
asked me a question.
Well, I want to ask you, where's your favourite location, Ellie, in the Cayman Islands, and which location?
Sorry, what do you mean?
Well, which island? You've been to Grand Cayman, you've been to Cayman Brac, you've been to Little Cayman. Which one do you like, Ellie?
My favourite island is Grand Cayman.
Why?
I like... I don't want to say the facilities because all of the islands have great facilities. They've all got shops, restaurants, bars. I just like the difference in Grand Cayman. There's everything. There's sort of towards the east end, maybe more of a Cayman Brac lifestyle, a bit slower, a bit more spread out, local family restaurants. It's a different pace of life. And then, if you go closer to Georgetown and 7 Mile, it's more cosmopolitan. It's closer together. It's sort of a mini city, you could describe it as.
100%.
But again, in so many different ways, everything's so different. Cayman Bay is so cool, cosmopolitan.
Yes.
Amazing shops, but in such an amazing setting on the water with all the boats. I love Cayman Bay. But at the same time, I love Georgetown, walking around. I love the new pedestrianised streets. And then I'm just, bigging up Grand Cayman because it's my favourite.
No, do you know what? I actually do agree with you.
Rum Point, again, is completely different. So Rum Point is incredible. The houses that are there are just goals. It's what you aim to achieve in life, the sort of houses that are around there. Rum Point Club is amazing. But what I like about it is...
Ellie's on a roll now.
I'm on a roll. You're not going to stop me talking. Those houses are incredible. The beach club is incredible, but it's so relaxed.
Yes.
People don't care what you're doing on the beach there. They don't care. They just focus on themselves, having a nice time. There's no judgment. It's just such... I love Grand Cayman. I do love them all, and, we spend time on them all, but personally, Grand Cayman's my favourite.
Right. So no doubt we're going to have a lot of clients now going for Grand Cayman because that was brilliant. Brilliant. But, what you've said there just made me realise as well, just one point I do want to bring, is you do have the best of all worlds. Yeah. You've got Grand Cayman, if you like it, hustle and bustle, the cosmopolitan lifestyle, the beautiful restaurants, the luxury shopping, all there. But also what you said was spot on. You've got the East End, you've got the quiet lifestyle, more relaxed Caribbean lifestyle. And then literally a bit further on, you've got Rum Point again, just round the bend. And... You're right. You've got all the different ways of life.
Yeah, and you've still got
Grand
access
Cayman.
to your favourite point of sands. It's so accessible. It's not like a big international flight where you've got to go to the airport hours ahead, check all your bags in, have your beach bag for the day, get on that plane, fly to Little Cayman, spend the day on point of sands, fly back again. Nothing's a hassle, and that's what I love.
Yep, 100%. And do you know what? I don't think even in all these podcasts we've actually pointed on that, what you've just said, is it's hassle-free. You can be on Grand Cayman. You can be on any of the islands. It's not like you have to go through a long queue, of immigration and all the hassle that goes with it.
You're straight through because you're within the same country. It's like when we fly to Little Cayman, we usually get, I think it's the 7 a.m. flight, don't we, when we go?
That's right.
There's people that are going to work on Little Cayman. There's, builders that are constructing homes there. There's professionals that, I didn't ask them what they do, but, they're commuting and then they're going back again at the end of the day.
Do you know what? That point you've made there is a perfect point because you're right what you say. Some people think, well, Little Cayman, I'm away from it, I'm not on Grand Cayman, but I do love Little Cayman, but also I don't know, I like the lifestyle longer. You've got the best of all because these 3 islands are so close. And like Ellie said, people actually commute. They commute for work from Grand Cayman to Little Cayman or Little Cayman to Grand Cayman, from Cayman Brac to Grand Cayman.
Well, you listed all of the islands.
Do you know what? No, because what you've pointed out there is so spot on.
Thank you.
You're not designated to be on one island and stay on that island. You can commute in the morning, go to Grand Cayman, come back in the evening.
It's quicker to fly between the islands than getting from Manhattan to JFK.
100%. And I've been there. Terrible,
I've
terrible
been
traffic.
there.
Yeah, terrible traffic. But yeah, so all the free islands are open up. So it doesn't matter what location you like, what budget you've got, because that's important.
That is
you know,
important.
and you've got the best of all. You've got the best
Yeah,
of
we're trying
all
to
the
say
free islands.
whatever location it is that you like for whatever reason, you can still have whatever that day finds you. If you want to go shopping, just fly to Grand Cayman, go shopping.
Yep, perfect. And you literally
Fly to Miami
you're up and
and
down.
go shopping if you fancy it. Even from Cayman Brac.
Perfect point.
Perfect point. We are a good team today.
Yep, excellent point.
Sorry, Blake, we don't need you back.
So, what else to say? I think we've covered everything today. I think the last point we did cover was so important. And so if you've got any questions, please feel free to contact us.
Yeah, I love answering the questions.
I do. And do you know what? It just brings it out there. It doesn't matter what type of questions you've got. Any question, and we're happy to answer it. We're happy to answer it. And more importantly, if you want to have a look at our locations, what we do offer, just click onto our website at www.oasis-land.com. So you can go on there and please click and like. And more importantly, if you've got family and friends and you want to share this, please do.
My mum's been watching us, so it's definitely reaching far and wide.
My family in the Middle East, believe it or not, in Dubai.
No.
Yes, have been watching our podcast. Saying that, we've had quite a few interests in Dubai.
Yeah, we have.
So we are reaching out far and wide. So thank you again.
I think our next podcast as well is going to be a good one. We are introducing a different team member who I won't announce, but it's a surprise. They're not going to be in the studio with us. They're going to be zooming in. So an
Are they from
international
Canada?
superstar. Well, not originally from Canada, no.
But
a
are
little
they in
hint
Canada?
is they're originally from India.
Right, okay. Well, that's
Some
going
of
to
our
be
clients
interesting.
may know who that might be. But yeah, so I'm really excited for the next one in our new studio. Feels like a lovely fresh start, even though
And
still
all
new.
designed by Ellie.
Thank you, not Devin.
No. So, again, thank you for listening to us today. And we look forward to our next podcast.